Hello Virgo, and welcome to your reading. This is a reading for all those who have a Virgo sun sign, Virgo moon sign, Virgo ascendant. We're taking a look at your current energy and see how this reading connects with a situation which you're dealing with, or probably it's been on your mind. See how this reading connects with you, and what you would like to take from this reading, what applies, what doesn't apply. Go through the guidance before you put it to work, and we'll start your reading by taking a look at your past, which is the Hermit. So you've been in a quiet zone for a while. You're coming from that, Virgo. In your present you have Four of Cups, and in the future you have King of Wands. So most of you have been mulling over something, a situation which is more emotional in nature, or any emotion which you feel, which kind of evokes feelings within you rather than making you think. And here sometimes I can say you're thinking about your feelings with the Four of Cups, right? So it is some kind of a situation which you have. It's about a relationship, I think, or it could be any situation which has got you, where your emotions seem to have surfaced quite strongly, and you have been in a bit of a hermit mode, withdrawal mode, where you have been spending a lot of time, just analyzing your emotions, what you're feeling. Maybe sometimes you even see, why are you feeling this, how come you're feeling this, and whatever the thing might be, whether it's about a relationship, even if it's a work, regarding work, even if it is any activity which you're doing, whatever thing has happened, even if it's that activity which you've done, somehow it evokes some feeling in you that, why am I doing, why am it's the emotional responses are very strong, Virgo. It's that, whatever you've done is not making you feel happy. So you're like wondering, that why am I unhappy with this? I'm not feeling happy with what I've done, or I'm not feeling happy with what I've experienced. So, supposing we talk about, a loss of money. So supposing, one loses a small amount or whatever it is, but it has hit you emotionally more than, mentally. It's not that, you are like, where is the money? Let me look for it. And if it's gone, let it go. No, it's stirred your heart, that you're feeling sad about the money which has been lost. You're feeling, it's all about the emotional aspect of whatever you have been encountering. And that is what I think you're mulling over, that, what your emotions are trying to tell you. So you've taken, you've withdrawn from, your daily activities. You're spending a lot more, you have been spending a lot more time by yourself, just trying to, figure out your feelings and why you are feeling for what you're feeling, and, spending a lot of time with a situation which feels very heavy emotionally. So you've got Three of Swords. There is a lot of grief in your heart, Virgo, regarding whatever you've been thinking about. Whatever the situation is, it's really kind of, to put it mildly, it's kind of ripped your heart. You're very, very sad about this, Virgo, very sad. And I think that's why you've withdrawn, because sometimes, the sadness is very overwhelming. And when it becomes that overwhelming, you don't want to participate in anything around you. You just want to, withdraw. You want to stay quiet. The grief, becomes so heavy and paramount. This is Three of Swords, this is Four of Cups. They both denote a lot of pain and heaviness in the heart. And it becomes so heavy that you do not enjoy anything around you. Nothing. And that is why you close yourself off, just to be and, nurse your broken heart. So that's what you've been experiencing, Virgo. Six of Cups, and okay, and let's say, okay, yeah, we've got the High Priestess. So whatever the situation is, it's definitely about a relationship, for sure, for most of you. And this grief is so strong in your heart, Virgo. It's so heavy that you feel that till there's a lot of nostalgia attached to it. You are very nostalgic about some event from your past. How far back is immaterial, but there is a situation from your past which causes you tremendous grief, tremendous heaviness, so much so that the energy is so heavy you cannot connect with your immediate environment. It forces you back into some kind of a shadow, some kind of darkness. that is the image, that is the feeling I get, that you just want to withdraw because that grief is so overpowering and so dense, and you have really no idea how to go about it. Because this high priestess here talks of this nostalgia, as well as you feel that the past was so happy. I would like to have it back in my life, but how do I do it? How do I go about it? Maybe you've not been in touch with this person, or maybe you are in touch with this person, but you feel a little, no, I don't think you're in, you have a free flowing conversation with the person concerned, because you're keeping the heaviness to yourself. Sometimes when we have the opportunity to talk, we do share, but so for some reason you don't even share your feelings, and it is becoming a big burden on your heart, a big heavy burden, and you would like to reach out and kind of at least reconnect, or rekindle the relationship, or start a conversation. But again, you for some reason you hold back, because the high priestess card is also talking sorry high priestess card is also talking about things which are still hidden. So maybe you feel that the time is not right, maybe you instinctively feel the time is not right, or maybe you feel that things are not very clear about how you should initiate a conversation, initiate a reconnect. But there is very, very strong, memories and feelings of your past, which, I mean, this must have been something very, very significant for you, Virgo, that it kind of, has this kind of heaviness, and you're not able to come out of it. Let's see your present. You've got Four of Cups. Okay, in your present, we've got this very nice card of the Sun, which brightens up everything. Or some of you could also be consulting tarot readers. You could be doing tarot for yourself to get some information, and I guess that is where you will get your answer from, because the Sun illuminates, everything. It sheds light on everything. So maybe, through a tarot reading, your own or through somebody else, you get an answer to your situation, which kind of light, shines light on the entire situation. And here you've got Ace of Pentacles, and now see, look at the Sun over here and look at the pentacle in the sky. It's very, very similar. I just get that confirmation of either two aces of pentacles or two suns. Whatever it is, these cards reinforce each other just through visuals, and you can, and which tells me that you know what to do now. After having consulted a tarot reader or having done your own tarot reading, you've got your answer and you know what to do, and you're going to go ahead, and this time it's going to be, it's, you want to make a new beginning with this. Wow, you got another ace. This is the Ace of Cups. So new emotional beginning, and pentacles are the physical manifestation. So you want to do something about it. You've decided what to do. You know how to how to approach that person. Ace of Cups, new emotional beginning. Ace of Pentacles, a new start to your relationship. So, this whole row is really beautiful, Virgo. This is your present. So, all of you are probably, doing this, just immediately after you watch this reading, or somewhere quite close to when you have seen this reading. Some of you could have done this already, and you've been feeling this burst of emotions in you, that happiness surging through you. And some of you are very sure that now you really want to go with an open heart and connect with this person, right? It's a beautiful, beautiful reading for the present, where things are absolutely clear for you, and what you want to do, and your heart is feeling a lot lighter and happier. You are very, very enthusiastic and happy about proceeding with this guidance which you have received through your tarot reading. We have the King of Wands for your future. It's a lot of passion, a lot of heightened energy in your relationship, a lot of passionate conversation. Now, passionate, I can also say that it's very energetic conversation. There's a nice energy in your tone of conversation. Your words feel full of life, full of energy, very animated. The other person listening to you, or you listening to the other person, also gives, there's a surge of energy when you speak. There's a surge of energy when you hear the other person speak. This is very nice, good energy. You got yet another King of Pentacles. You feel that it's all working out now. You feel that this is in your hand now, in the sense that you've got it for yourself. You would like to keep it, you would like to take it a long way. You want to make your plans, like you're looking at the long-term future. Alright, because this is a relationship which gives you a lot of some kind of security, some kind of stability. It has a very strong factor of reassurance that I have this with me, and I just feel very confident about it. You have got Nine of Swords, so there is a little anxiety about this entire thing, and you've got the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is a bit of a dampener in your future reading, because it is not somebody who shares their emotions happily. So I think in your future you might, let's see how things, depending on how the future plays out, you might have some anxiety. There is this newness, there is this enthusiasm, there is this big rush of energy. But maybe after the first conversation or the first meeting, maybe you said something, the other person said something, it could cause you a bit of anxiety for some reason. That is there. But I think you will keep it under wraps, and you will still continue and see how things are going to proceed. It is not that you're going to get really, really disturbed, but sometimes it also happens. Okay, the flip side of this is, Virgo, after meeting this person, after having connected with them, that joy, that unbounded happiness, that surge of energy also causes a lot of restlessness, because you're so, you've come back from meeting and talking, and there's so many ideas in your head, plans regarding the future, which can again cause you a little sleeplessness, because this is not the, it's not anxiety because of stress. When we have had a very wonderful experience, or an event, that happiness of that also doesn't let us sleep. So I think you will feel very happy, but you'll put on this facade of staying calm, staying composed, but inside your emotions are, they are keeping you, they just don't let you sit still. And you're so excited and so happy that it doesn't even let you sleep, because you keep replaying your experience, you keep replaying that conversation, you keep replaying that meeting, then you build up on that. So all that kind of anxiety also can cause you sleepless nights for about a day or two. Some people could be chatting through the night also, that also does not let you sleep. And but so that, and you will all not, none of you are going to display this happiness. Nobody can see and tell you that what's happened, like you're looking so happy and lively. No, you're going to keep this happiness inside. You will keep it trapped within, lest nobody comes to know. That could also be a cause of anxiety, Virgo, right? You'll maintain this very cool, calm exterior, it's all fine, but inside the energy is all over the place. I mean, it won't let you sit still. So that is that Nine of Swords anxiety which I am picking up from this. So it is that too much happiness, not too much happiness, but after a long spell of heaviness, when this heaviness is lifted and there is such a flow, and when water flows with a force after a long time, there's you get that that little disturbance, and that ripple persists for some time. So that is that ripple you will be feeling in yourself, that you've got this, things have suddenly come alive, you're suddenly feeling awake, and that kind of excitement is going to cause you this restlessness. But you are going to maintain a cool, calm exposure. Nobody will figure out for themselves that Virgo is something, is looking so their normal self, but inside the emotions are like really, really racing and rippling and all of that. So it's a happy kind of happy interpretation of this anxiety. Nothing to worry about. It's just that this excitement will not let you sleep, right? So what's your obstacle? None whatsoever. Two of Cups is a beautiful card. What is your guidance? Strength. Don't give up. And I would also say, for some of you, don't give this up. Be brave and execute this entire plan. Go through with it. Go ahead with this. Be brave and do it. And for some of you, don't always, when you're meeting this person, don't put up a a brave persona. Don't try and act. There's nothing to be brave about anything. You don't have to put on a brave front just because you're meeting somebody after a long time. You don't have to put up this false sense of I mean, after we meet somebody after a long time, it is one feels a little uncomfortable. Okay, fine, then I guess you need to put on that little bit of confidence, just to make sure that you don't you just go through this entire thing with a added dose of confidence, right? So maybe that is what it is. Yeah, I do get it. After meeting we're meeting somebody after a long time, you need to put your best foot forward, your better foot forward. So I think you will pick up that courage to go ahead with this entire thing. And what's your outcome? You having a brand new beginning in this relationship, Virgo. Brand new beginning in this relationship. It's really beautiful. Let's get some guidance for Virgo. What guidance can we give Virgo? Any guidance for Virgo? Oops. All right, I'll take this. Honor yourself. Yes. It's like, you deserve this. There's no reason why you should deprive yourself of this. Honor the man or woman that you are. Take the risk to express your dream. Taking action is about living fully and expressing what you are. So just be yourself. It's like the strength card. No, don't put on an act of being somebody you are not, right? There's nothing like, in a close relationship, that comfort, and that comfort only comes when you are yourself. And that is what this Fool card is also. Honor and treasure everything you feel so that you can make a new beginning, on a very good, positive and bright note. Enjoy heaven on earth. Enjoy your meeting. Enjoy talking. Enjoy the whole experience. Don't put up a facade, Virgo. Don't pretend. Don't It's all about being yourself. Because you honor yourself, you honor your feelings, you honor your thoughts, you honor, maybe that is what, that other person is so drawn to you because of, you are. So don't try and fit into something. Just be yourself, because that is your best self. That is why this other person really likes you. That is why the other person really connected with you, because you are what you are. The moment you start putting up a facade, you confuse everybody else, and then the problems in the relationships do start. All right, so it's best to be and express yourself the way you are, and this reading is just wonderful for you. So I hope you also enjoyed watching this reading. Thanks for watching.